Yo, what's up? My name is Retro Pat, and today I will beat a Dungeon Defenders map for the first time, okay? I promise it. We are not ending this episode until I beat Arcane Library. But first, I've got a little level up, okay? So we do have a cool level up on the Monk, which is always nice to see. I probably want to pump it into, honestly, just Aura Effect Strength. I'm kind of feeling that today, so let's go into it. Ah, yes, pumping your stats into what you're feeling on the day. That's surely how you should, run into Dungeon Defenders. Anyways, I gotta do Arcane Library, guys. And I think I've not been taking it seriously enough. I think I've just been kind of nonchalant. After coming back to the game, I've been less calculated, a little more silly with things, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Honestly, it's been really, really fun, but we got enough dilly-dallying, okay? We gotta buckle down. We gotta lock in. We've gotta actually complete a map, a beautiful one at that. Let's go ahead and run into Arcane Library, run around, grab all the chests. I think I have a good setup this time as well. I'm not going to put the lightning towers too close to the crystal to bring in that aggro. We have a lot more stuff that we learned and can figure out, so I know that I need to put archer minions a little bit further out now to actually have them target the harbingers, as well as sort of act as a little wall slash blockade for any ogres. There's so much stuff I think we're going to be really, really drastically improved at this run. I'm really excited for it, and I think I'll just take things way more seriously, so hopefully it should go a lot better because of all of those reasons. However, similar situation with aura stacks. We'll just go ahead and pop these suckers out. Ensnare, electric, into strength drain. I like it. I like it. Any more chests? No more chests on the ground. So you really don't get much mana on the first waves of this, I will say. There's an aura stack over here. We're gonna put an aura stack over here, I guess. Right, I almost want to put it further this way. I feel like last time we had plenty of support back at like this section, but we didn't have enough support, honestly, through this little doorway. But maybe it was because of our aura stack being in a good position. We did end up putting an aura stack here in the middle as well, so maybe it's better to pull it back, honestly. I kind of like that. So we'll do an aura stack like this. See how much mana I have left here. I'll do the aura stack in the middle next wave for now. I want to go ahead and jump over. I'm also probably not going to bring out all my heroes while completing this. I really do think I just want to go ahead and so we'll bring out our summoner. We'll go ahead and put up whatever archers we can. Put one here. I think it's honestly better. We have enough mana for 2 more archers. I'm gonna head over here and do it like this. Honestly, this isn't great. I don't really have a whole lot of mana here. That's crazy. There's really not another chest, or am I just missing it? That's pretty wild. On the oh no, there's one more. There's one more actually I'm missing. Okay, so we can go grab that here in a split sec. They have to come up either from over here or over there. I'm gonna put this one, I guess, here to catch both of them. It's a little awkward. I do want to keep them away from the... I really do want to keep them significantly away from the crystal. That was the biggest problem I had last time, was just the cleave damage from the ogres taking these guys out. So there's one more chest over here. Sorry for having my... I know some people complain about having my map on the screen so much. It's just so good in Dungeon Defenders. It's probably not enjoyable for the average player, which is understandable. Look at Forever Master. If you don't know, he's a viewer, commenter, and I believe lead of the Dungeon Defenders wiki. Dude, he has so many hours in the game. Super educated guy and talented guy when it comes to Dungeon Defenders. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and... I think we can just jump into this wave. Do I want to be on the summoner? Probably not. I don't have any mana for flash heal. I'm going to drop that mana, hop over to the monk. Go ahead and press Control G. I can just press G there, jump into this wave really quick. Hopefully it should be a pretty simple one. Got some guys. Are there harbingers first wave? There might just not be, which is super nice, which will honestly be kind of comfy. Eternal Crystal already under attack. Okay, over here. It's any HP... Maybe I should have been on the summoner just to build more memes in the meantime, build more archers, but nah, I think that's okay. I think we're okay here. I could put upgrades into like the aura stack if I feel like they're going to be able to get some damage. The electric aura just doing more DPS would be nice. This guy's not attacking me very fast. I'm going to be honest. Got to get him some archer training because his dexterity is not that impressive to me there. Only halfway through this wave. Wow. What? Some things are getting a little bit... Ooh, a little bit of damage. Any damage will not get healed off. So, yeah, I'm going to start pumping upgrades then. Because I don't want... any damage is really bad. What is happening? Was the last first wave this difficult? What did I do last time? Did I not do an aura stack? Did I... Why is this one taking so much damage? Huh. Is it because these guys are out of aura range? What is going on here? That's unfortunate. That's okay. What are you going to do? This guy, I've got to just mess him up manually, I guess. I think if I can do enough damage with the cardboard tube, it's not ideal, but it gets the job done. We'll get an upgrade on that archer. Another upgrade that I didn't really want to pump into things, you know? Get upgrades on that whole aura stack. Okay, really shaky first wave, man. Really shaky first wave. Come get an upgrade over here. We got so much mana. Get an upgrade there, upgrade here. Let's go switch over to... We've got plenty of mana in chests. Why does this aura stack just not feel... Why does it not hit here? Why is it so... It does not feel large enough. That's okay. We're going to put one in the center here. Should be able to fit. Am I going to have to make it smaller? Really? That'd be kind of surprising. Okay, we can make it smaller, I guess. Should I have not... What did I... Okay, something was weird with my aura stack. I placed one of them in a very different position, I guess. Should this one be further? Okay. Oh, this sucks to do it like this. But yeah, something's very wrong. I think I need to place this further back. So like here, I guess. Yeah, one of these aura stacks is in a really bad spot to where it's like putting the whole map at jeopardy, which is just not worth it. So we'll do that. We'll place this one in the middle here. Perfect. Okay, so now we can do that. Okay. Whew, whew, whew. It's a scary thing to not be able to place your aura stacks, that not have that positioning set in motion. This is the one that has like the biggest aura range. I can make this one smaller. That's okay. Yeah, this one constantly kind of has a size issue. That's honestly totally okay. But I need to switch over to my other characters, man. I don't have nearly enough stuff built here. I'm going to switch off. Should I go into the wizard here? I can go to the wizard and build stuff really quickly, but I think I need to do, honestly, a ton of, what's it called? Towers is gonna be, or the summoner archers are gonna be one of those important things. So I need these to be in a good position where they're decently protected, but also not too close. I think that might be a little too close. I kind of like these being, honestly, here. I'm gonna put this here. We'll do some over here on the other side as well. Only 50 seconds. Not doing great here. Be super honest. We'll put these here, I guess, and we'll try to weave series boosters between them, around them. I probably should just be pumping upgrades. I'm really running out of time here. Put one there. Put one there. They've got to be far enough away from the crystal. And then over here, we'll put them here, I guess. Oh, I'm totally out of units. Wow. Totally out of defense units, which means something needs to be sold. I'll just sell it off because, yeah, I need Series EV boosters. Oh my goodness, I don't have any time here. Wow, this time is so short, dude. Okay, I'll have to get the Series EV boosters up in a second. I know those haven't even been started. My summoner builds stuff so slowly. Oh man, outside of build phase, like my combat summoning rate is so bad. I want to grab these chests and phase out here if possible, because I also am just so frail on this character. This is a really bad start for me. I'm going to phase out because the Harbinger spawned in, taking too much damage from that. This is a really, really, really rough start for me. Honestly, I kind of want... What I want is one of the Harbingers to get stuck here. That would actually be super beneficial to me. I want one of the Harbingers to get stuck, so that then I can go ahead and have plenty of time to just relax and place a bunch of towers, man. This is time strict as hell. Okay, it seems like thankfully the lightning towers do so much DPS. They're actually so broken that they are kind of carrying things. We are okay. The lightning towers are putting in ridiculous amounts of work, but they're also getting targeted down. That guy, wow, that lightning tower was at pretty low HP. This section needs to be protected. I'm gonna put my archers all the way up here. That archer there is fine, I think, to block things off. I don't think I need to worry about... This guy's trying to throw stuff at me, but that's okay. I will just place archers up here, probably sell this one. I know I should be able to technically move it in some way, but I don't actually know. That's something I probably should spend an episode learning, is just how to actually functionally use my summoner in terms of moving the characters, moving the minions, moving the spawns. There's a lot more depth to that I haven't really explored yet, which is pretty interesting. We'll go ahead and get our wall of archers built here, essentially. And we got exactly what we wanted. Like that Harbinger, there is a Harbinger stuck somewhere, so this is actually kind of perfect for me, honestly. Preying on a glitch like that is kind of funny, but man, sometimes you need that little breath of air, a little break in Dungeon Defenders. I know I said I wouldn't drag out other characters, but to be totally honest, I actually really do want to bring out my my monk. So I actually just brought in the wrong character. Let me just F7 here and then go ahead and select my monk. But I actually really do want to bring my monk here. Like, I do want XP on my monk. It's one of the main, like, my main goal right now is to be able to get access to that ultimate piece of gear that I randomly got as a drop. So I'll bring out the monk just for that. Making pretty good time here, though. As you can see, I'm at 68 out of 90 minion units, so only a few left to set up, which is really significant. 72 out of 90. I'm going to set these guys over here so they can stop things from actually dealing damage or kind of poking down the crystal. All right, there we go. The Harbinger finally got tired and he took a nap, let's say. So let's go grab all this mana. There should be... I did not grab, like, any of those chest spawns for that wave. That's unfortunate. I missed out on some mana because of that, but I don't know. At the end of the day, it's not the worst thing in the world, so, you know, I'm not going to worry about it too much. Let's go ahead and get our more archers just built over in this section to help protect the... Number one, the lightning towers a bit more. Number one, the crystal as a good backup line of defense. How many minion units does the spider cost? 5. I have 6 left. I had a similar situation last time where it's kind of better if I just build one. I don't even know. I don't know if this guy is actually good. The wide cleave. I don't know if he actually... it might actually hilariously be better just to have another archer. Like range-wise, having that range power is just so significant. We're going to grab whatever mana we can. I should be pumping way more into upgrades, though. Once again, it's a huge problem. I'm scared to, like, pump too much stuff into upgrades, but I also want to, you know, make sure I have everything built possible. I need to switch. I need to drop mana, switch over to the Series EV ASAP right down here. I do have my monk out in the middle of the map, kind of chilling. Let me grab that mana, grab whatever possible. The tower buff booster beams are going to be super, super important here. I can't really hit the lightning tower super well there. Is it worth to set one up there? I'm not really sure. I think setting one up is going to be super awkward, but I think it's the best way to do it, possibly. Should we do a 5 and a 4 one? I'm not totally sure. It's kind of awkward, but I think getting both... Does this hit both lightning towers? No, does it really not? No way. Attack damage, 39... 44? Is it hitting? It's so hard to... People, I understand the ways to check. No, I think they're both getting hit. Attack damage. Is one leveled up? Is that what it is? Ah, this one's level 1. Okay, so they're both getting hit. Okay. There's a little red glow around them, and you can also check the... you can also obviously check... It's just time-wise. You don't have much time to check these things. You have to be kind of fast, right, guys? So you can obviously check the tower defense thing, how many things it's affecting. But even if you know how many things it's affecting, it's kind of hard to parse it out and see what it's affecting, even with the red glow. So I get a lot of good feedback and good suggestions on that, most of which I'm aware of at this point. It's just harder to actually put them into practice, right? So let's go ahead and come over here. I'm going to get a booster beam right here on these guys, and it'll just hit, you know, lightning towers. And I probably should get a fat one set up over there, honestly. What is a tower that I could sell off? Maybe I don't need this middle stack of auras. I'm just not sure. I'm gonna get upgrades on everything over here, though. I think more tower booster beams would probably be way more beneficial than just having more spread. Some of my towers are so spread out here. I could make this build a lot more optimal still, even though I'm trying to lock in. There's a lot to be improving on, which is a good thing. Like, I'd rather, like, oh, I can't beat this map because I haven't practiced it enough and I don't have enough skill and you know, I'm making these mistakes and that mistake, and yeah, I'd rather have that than like, oh, I just can't beat this map because I'm statistically not strong enough, so I just like can't. There's no shot. Like, I have to like come back right in the future. I prefer the, oh, you know what? Like, this is beatable. Let me figure out how to solve this puzzle, sort of thing, right? Let me go grab all this mana if possible. If this Harbinger doesn't. I think my Series EV has more HP than I realize. Honestly, kind of bulky there. Yeah, I think getting rid of something for another tower buff beam would be so nice. Probably just the aura stack in the middle is the probably the maybe the electric aura stack in the middle is probably the best one to get rid of there. I think keeping the strength. Actually, did I even sell it? What happened there? Let me just sell the... Wait, why is that not selling? I've never seen that. Okay, that I don't know what causes that. I don't know why I'm not able to. It's because something's in it? I actually have no idea what would prevent me from selling that. That's interesting. Anyways, I've never seen that before. That's kind of neat. I wonder what's causing that. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to upgrade this. We're going to get full upgrades into lightning towers. I think I should have put more upgrades into lightning towers last time as well. What? What lightning tower was just destroyed? Oh, was it like this one? Honestly, okay. If a lightning tower got destroyed and I didn't even know where it was / where it was coming from, I probably didn't need that lightning tower. That's probably fine, honestly. Now the question becomes, where do I want to put... You know what? Now I just have mana for a tower, a tower buff beam. That's just genius. Exactly what I needed. The question is, where should I actually put it? I have this wonky one over here. These things needs upgrades. What is happening? Why do these guys stand in like the most annoying positions possible? Anyways, did a tower buff beam get destroyed? I don't think so. I think since it was just a lightning tower. Okay, so we'll keep that like that. I want to look to build a tower buff beam probably over here. Obviously, this section's taking more of a beating right now, but last time this was the biggest problem. Honestly, this section, this crystal, is what got killed last time to make me lose the map itself. Why is this guy chilling? Maybe the Series EV can whittle him down. I don't think I do that much damage. Is the problem? What's my DPS? On my weapon. Oh, 202 is the... Jeez Louise. Here, let me, what's my... I gotta figure out how to switch weapons, hilariously. There we go. Does this do any more? Okay, honestly, that damage is pretty pitiful. But it's something. Hey, man, that is kill him eventually damage, as opposed to, it's never happening damage, right? Does this arrow hit? That arrow does reach him. I'll do upgrades on these guys, try to get them some more range. Sure, okay, he's taken care of. Easy peasy. Is there another Harbinger left? Really? That's kind of crazy. Okay, and let me click all the mana on the ground. Let me get all the mana. Let me pump upgrades. Let me use that Harbinger as a way to get more, play a little more efficiently, do more resources. All right, there we go. That Harbinger got bored as well eventually. Hilariously, the Harbingers getting stuck is what ends up making this map take so long at times, which is pretty funny. I don't really know what to... Maybe the Harbingers maybe they're not getting stuck and they're just supposed to sit still. I know that was something I learned with the chicken boss on that one map, or the rooster boss on the like tavern defense map. It's just supposed to sit there, which is kind of funny to me. I kind of don't love the... I don't know why that would be the case, because then like the best strategy becomes to just kind of wait it out. Like you don't even have to deal with it. I don't know, kind of strange to me, but there's a reasoning for that balance or for that decision. Honestly, I would love to hear a good argument for it. Okay, I collected all the mana I could. Let me go try to sell that electric aura in the center. Let me go see if selling that electric aura helps at all. Gives me a few more units. Let me see if I can. Yeah, I still... Why? What? I don't understand. Here, let me switch to my monk. Maybe my monk can sell it since it's his tower? Yeah, he was able to sell it. Okay, that's weird that I couldn't sell. I've never had that problem where, like, I think you can sell like other minions units even if you're not on that, even if you're not on that character, right? I've never had that problem. That was so weird. But anyways, now I can set up 2 more. Honestly, wow, that's kind of insane. Being able to set up 2 more tower buff beams because of that is really, really significant. I kind of do want one over here. It's kind of awkward, but so many Harbingers get stuck there. I really firmly believe that area needs the most support, and then I'll probably do one here. I'm weaving the lightning towers in the weirdest possible way, but it's gonna have to do. I know it's funny. It's not a straight line. It's not the... Yeah, I know, but it'll work, okay? It'll work for sure. No shot I lose this time, guys. Surely, right? Okay. Does my monk have any mana? Not much. I mean, I can drop it and then pick it up. Yeah, sure. Might as well while I'm next to him, and then kind of just pump upgrades on the tower buff beams. There's one over here. Yeah, I have enough mana. Okay, perfect. I'll press Control G. We'll jump into combat wave 8 out of 12. I didn't have a problem. I didn't really have any problems last time, honestly, at this point either. I will say, I think hilariously I'm having... Oh, is that the heart? What is damn... What the fuck? I think I'm having more problems this time, which really sucks. This run already seems harder than last time, which is not a good sign, but hopefully that's just because it was a rocky... Don't do damage to the... Okay. Hopefully it was a rocky start. Just a rocky start. No problems from here. All right, there we go. That phase completed. 8 out of 12. I'm going to pick up all the chests, pump upgrades wherever possible, and then just jump into wave 9. All right. Here I am jumping into the start of wave 9. I really hope number 1, there's no tiffs. For the rest of this. And number 2, man, I am really hoping there's not a boss fight. Like, if there's a boss fight on this map, if I get to the end and I see that, I don't think I can beat it, which is crazy. Like, it's kind of crazy because the level recommendation, I know they're not perfect in Dungeon Defenders, but like level 78 level recommendation and then having like level 90, characters, level 8, 80 this, 80 that, and like struggling this much on it. And I get the first attempt, there was a lot of human error, and like, I could always be better, but like, you have to think about like the average player, right? And I'm really fortunate. I get access to some of the best minds in Dungeon Defenders, literally like coaching me and like giving me advice in the comments, like every video. Like it's a pretty insane resource, right? Imagine like you're an average player trying to like complete stuff like this, like trying to solve some of this stuff. Like I love Dungeon Defenders, but I don't know. There is probably a really fair discussion to be had about, and I would almost never say this, but it might be too hard. I don't know. Not to sound like a wuss or like, whatever. It's just, and it is okay. I think it's okay for games to be difficult to get into. Not every game needs to be accessible to every type of player. I think that's totally fine. But I think it should be fair and like doable. I think maps in the game should be like playable by someone who doesn't look up guides and look up all the resources, and I don't know if that's the case for Dungeon Defenders. Like I feel like if you played this totally blind, without guides, without resources, with etc., without coaching, I don't know how you figure some of this stuff out. I don't know how you would do it. Maybe I'm just a bad tower defense player. I don't know. I played a lot of tower defense and I love them. I feel like pretty adequate, but Dungeon Defenders is pretty hardcore, man. Which is a good thing. I think something should be hardcore, can have hardcore stuff and maps and whatever, without being so unapproachable for new players. I really, really can't fathom a world where many players stick with the game because they just can't figure stuff like this out. And it makes me sad because I do think the game is amazing. I think the game is amazing. And it's literally the most underrated game ever made, In terms of like how good it is comparatively to how many people play it, I think Dungeon Defenders is the most underrated, but it does, I get it as well. It makes me a little sad that I feel like it might be a little too hard. Maybe you guys disagree. Obviously feel free to disagree. Feel free to give good arguments in the comments why you don't think that's the case. I just think it's I don't know. And maybe I'm late to the party. Maybe everybody knows this and I'm just, new to the community. So it's like I've been here for a year or so, I guess, in the, YouTube Dungeon Defenders community, but like still pretty new, right? It's still pretty darn new, I would say. So maybe I haven't seen these arguments hashed out. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's just they don't care anymore because the game's been out for 10 years or so. But I feel like there's just such a damn good game here, Like there's such a damn good game that I want as many people to experience as possible. And I don't want to cater the game so that it's too easy and so that like so many people can just experience it. But I think there's a good middle ground there, right? That's all I'm trying to say. Hopefully you guys understand where I'm coming from. I never want to be that guy who comes into a community and is so inexperienced and is so new and starts demanding all these things and the game should change for me because of this and blah, blah, blah. I hate that. I as a veteran player in Pokemon and RuneScape and other games, I've seen way too many people do that. And I never want to be that person. I hope I'm not being that person. But I think I'm being a little bit too much that person. I don't know. Let me know. I think there's just a beautiful game here. And I would love to see people be able to play it and experience it and just be able to beat maps without guides, without being the utmost efficient. I feel like you should get rewarded for playing more efficient and stuff, but I feel like the barrier to actually just be able to beat certain maps is so high versus but maybe it's because I'm playing on Nightmare. So maybe if you lower it to like just beating every map on easy difficulty, maybe that's what I'm thinking of. So maybe I am maybe that's it. Maybe I need to think about this a little more, right? Hopefully you guys just at least understand where I'm coming from. That's all. I appreciate the understanding. Oh, I died there. That's unfortunate. I was trying to go in to get some mana and also do some damage to the Harbinger. Unfortunately, rest in peace for me. I am going to swap over to I think it's worth to swap over to my monk on the Halvesy screen. And it's worth to go collect the mana and put upgrades wherever I can, honestly. All right, time to jump into wave 11 out of 12, the final wave before the final wave. I feel like last time, was this where I lost? Did I lose on the final wave? I actually don't remember. I either lost on the final wave last time or the final wave before the final wave, so aka here. This is where things probably do get a fair bit dicey. I gotta not get killed. I feel like I'm a little too greedy here on my Series EV, like kind of running over to like the kobolds and stuff. Like I don't gotta do that. I can kind of relax a little bit. So be a little more careful. I'm going to pump upgrades into our aura stacks. Why not? Big fan of the aura stacks. This guy's taking plenty of damage. The archers are honestly doing their work, doing their job well. I appreciate that, archers. Thank you so much. I want to put upgrades maybe on these lightning towers. I'm kind of just chilling, just waiting for stuff to get killed, mostly. Let's see, like this ogre, for example. Let me drop all that. There's so much mana on the ground there. You should drop a blue crystal that I want to prioritize picking up, but there's actually so much mana over here that I'm gonna die in the process is the problem. Ooh, it's so much mana to self-heal, which I like. Honestly, I think that's like a really well-balanced thing in Dungeon Defenders, like self-healing being a thing, but costing that as much mana as it does. I actually think it's really well-balanced. It really, really disincentivizes you from taking damage. Obviously, you don't want to die, but like I feel like a lot of tower defense games have that problem of, oh, as long as you don't die, it's fine. But honestly, in this game, it's more, it kind of that's the case, right? But honestly, it more so becomes like even taking too much damage to where like you're going to put yourself in danger. Like, do you heal? The decision of whether or not to heal becomes a really interesting one. I just took so much. Speaking of healing, I'm about to die, aren't I, from that kobold? I can hear him coming towards me. Like, I'm taking L's right now by like trying to get mana, but not too much mana because I don't want to take too much damage to get that mana. I think it creates a lot of interesting decisions and gameplay options. Honestly, I really like the healing sink of mana. All right, there's wave 11 taken care of. Oh, and a level up. Ooh, I didn't really think about how much XP I'm getting, but honestly, wow, 8 million XP or so down there. Yeah, wow. Okay, both my Series EV and my Monk have gotten quite a bit of XP. I kind of want to put into attack damage rate. I don't know if that's silly. I know at some point, I believe I was told at some point attack damage rate starts to get outscaled and you do kind of want to put stuff into like just straight up damage. I think I put, like, to be fair, like probably 80 or 90% of my stats on most characters just like hard into damage. So I don't know, I'm okay with that selection there. Let's grab all this mana and just pump upgrades where possible. Oh shit, didn't expect this, but there is a little transcendent drop on the map. I will take that happily. We'll store that in the boxes for the time being. All right, here we are, jumping into the final wave. 12 out of 12. How tough will it be? We'll have to see. The Harbinger is going to do too much AoE damage. I'm actually going to purposefully, like ahead of time, just move away from him over to this area. This area seems to be one of the safest to sort of reside at. I feel like the Harbinger kind of gets stuck way too far on this one, so it's kind of chill to just hang out over in this area. Also, I feel like it's the safest to kind of just wander out into these little side sections just slightly. If a kobold comes, it's kind of deadly, but you can just wander out a little bit over into those side sections to pick up some extra mana. So I definitely feel like this is sort of the place to hang out at, but I haven't really been doing that. I usually hang out over in these side sections and just take way too much free damage from the Harbingers. So once again, just another human error, another thing to like improve at, right? So we're gonna pump a bunch of mana into that. I don't think there's a Harbinger over here. If I start taking damage, I'll know that there is one. Maybe one will spawn. Ooh, Transcendence again. Wow, I'll store it up. There's the Harbinger spawn. As soon as you start taking that little lightning trickles of damage, you know something is amuck. Okay, let's grab all this mana. I'll put it into an aura, sure. I kind of just dumped the upgrade mana. Just dumped the mana, so I wouldn't be holding on to it. Any other chests on the ground? There actually is one more chest, but there's a Harbinger over by it. But I want to go for that Transcendent chance. Let me heal up. I'm going to make a sprint for it. I think I can grab it and not take too much damage. Yeah, there is the Harbinger ticks, though. The electric, like, tick damage. Yep, there it is. There it is. A lot of it, honestly. Whew. Got out of there, thankfully. I'm going to put heals on these. I'm kind of scared there's going to be a boss wave. I really hope there isn't. I honestly don't want to deal with a boss wave today, but you do what you got to do. Oh, there it is. Oh, wow, that happened so quickly. Transcendent Librarian Glasses. Okay, we got some crazy little accessories there to check out. Dude, I'm not going to lie. Dude, I don't know what it is. I don't like this map. It's so stressful. Maybe it's the Harbingers. I don't know what causes it for me. This map is like not a fun one to grind. Straight up not enjoyable. Dungeon Defender maps are very like personal preference, very like personality based, I guess. I don't know. I did not enjoy this one, boys. Beautiful, very cool, beautiful map. Did not enjoy the grinding and the learning process and the spacing, the positioning of everything. Not a fan. But you know what? We still did it, okay? Even though I didn't love it the entire time, we still get it done, and that's pretty cool in my book. Let's return to the tavern and head over to our little defense base and see our accessories, the drops that we got there. Over 10 billion mana achieved, by the way. Pretty freaking cool. Let's jump into here. Any new pets? I don't know what was new. It's always hard to see, like, in that moment, like, how many things you got that were new, you know? Okay, let's jump over to... Oh, we got more ultimate? Wait, was this from the completing that map? 2 new pieces of ultimate. When did these pop up? What the hell? Is that a sword? Did we get an ultimate sword for our squire? What is this for? What class? Can't even... Is it like a polearm, like for a monk, another monk ultimate? Oh, dude, that's sick. That is very, very, very cool. Okay, that sword is... Oh, I'm really excited to try to equip that. Wait, can I... Wait, another one? Wait, here. Okay, wait. Let me switch. Okay. I'm level 90, guys. I'm level... Am I gonna equip my first piece of ultimate? I didn't know. I didn't think about this. I did not expect this. No. What? This is a sword, but it's not for... What? The squire? Oh no, that's actually whatever. Unlucky. Is it not a sword? Okay, mage, jester, series EV, and then the dorky something, the adepter. It's the opposite, the wizard girl or whatever. Okay, this one's monk, jester, countess, hermit. Oh man, kind of a bummer. Still no pieces of ultimate that... What is this? Is Supreme better? Oh my god, there's so many pieces of gear to learn. When did I get this? Was this from beating the map? Is Supreme better or worse than ultimate? That's what I have to look into these. Oh my god. Oh, how sick does that look? Anyways, getting distracted. I was supposed to come over here to check out the I'm supposed to be checking out the accessory drops that I got. That is so freaking cool. Fedoras. Really? Oh no. Please don't tell me this is Beston's. No! Please don't tell me that I have to wear a fedora to be statistically efficient in Dungeon Defenders. Please, no, developers, no. Please. I don't know if I can bring myself to do it. I think I gotta refuse. Oh no. What are the glasses? Minus 231. Oh, tower defense. That's so cool though. Transcendent accessories are very cool. With doing multiple runs on that map, get me more drops of that. I assume it's like a consistent... God, I hate the fedoras. No. I don't know if I can equip any of this, boys. I don't know if it's actually upgrades. I'm gonna pretend I shouldn't equip those fedoras, or pretend that they actually aren't the best item for me to be wearing. Anyways, which means that's gonna be the end of this episode. We'll square things away next time, fellas. Let me know what map I should check out next and try next in Dungeon Defenders, or I'll just do whatever I want to enjoy. Like the video if you enjoyed it, helps out tremendously. Dislike if you didn't. Subscribe to the channel for Dungeon Defenders content every other day, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks to all the Patreon subscribers at the end of the video right here. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Peace, Reno. Yo, thank you so much for watching until the very end of the video. Hopefully it was an enjoyable asset on your day, and thank you to these guys for being some of my first Patreons. If you want your name here at the end of each video saying thank you for this above and beyond support, which allows me to do this, check out the Patreon link down below. Chris L and Recondite, you guys are legends, and obviously all the other names there are very real.